Monday, April 29, A Call to Fathers. Question. Note the character qualities of fathers described in Proverbs that can have long-term consequences for children. First of all, Proverbs 13, verse 22. A good man leaves an inheritance to his children's children, but the wealth of the sinner is stored up for the righteous. Proverbs chapter 27, verses 23 and 24. Be diligent to know the state of your flocks, and attend to your herds, for riches are not forever, nor does a crown endure to all generations. Proverbs 14:26. In the fear of the Lord there is strong confidence, and his children will have a place of refuge. Proverbs 15, verse 1. A soft answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger. Proverbs chapter 15, verse 18. A wrathful man stirs up strife, but he who is slow to anger allays contention. Proverbs 16 and verse 32. He who is slow to anger is better than the mighty, and he who rules his spirit than he who takes a city. And Proverbs chapter 15, verse 27. He who is greedy for gain troubles his own house, but he who hates bribes will live. And Proverbs 29, verse 17. Correct your son, and he will give you rest. Yes, he will give delight to your soul. The characters of fathers have a direct impact on their children and the legacy they pass on to them. Children look to their fathers for support, devoted affection, guidance, and modelling. Proverbs lauds those fathers who are reliable providers and wise managers of family resources. Many are the ways in which, as it says in Proverbs 15:27, the greedy bring ruin to their household. Fathers must be mindful to give priority to family over work. Godly fathers seek to be patient and in command of their emotions. They respect their children's dependence upon them. They discipline their children, but are careful not to abuse their position of authority. Most important, dedicated fathers want to follow God, to be controlled by his love and by the teaching of his word, that they might guide the feet of their children in the right way. In the end, the most important thing a father can do for his children is to love their mother. His faithfulness and continuing affection for her, or the lack of these, have a telling effect upon children's well-being, even into adulthood. In Proverbs, loyalty to God, commitment to marriage and family, and integrity in one's personal and community life are key themes. Success in everything depends upon the condition of the individual heart. The attractions of sin, whether sex, sloth, wealth, or power, abound, but the wise husband and father looks to God for help to make right choices continually. So to finish today, how are the moral principles expressed here important for anyone, whether or not a father? How have your actions, either for good or bad, impacted others, especially children? In what ways might you need to be more careful? You have been listening to a reading of the Adult Sabbath School Bible Study Guide by Dr. Percy Harold from Queensland, Australia. This service is brought to you by Hope Channel, the Sabbath School Department, and Christian Services for the Blind. Remember, God is always faithful.